about to like what I'm about to say, but I'm about to say it anyways. I know the police and the military and the government ain't scared of no Venezuelans with some guns. Let it be a gang of black people. I bet you we wouldn't be sitting online talking about they got some squatters' rights. Oh, the mayor and the government. Oh, nobody knows what to do. Police officers in this government have violated black people's rights for decades. Now, all of a sudden, the police want to tiptoe around somebody's rights talking about they got squatters' rights. Violate their rights the same way that y'all violate our rights. Where are all that rah-rah energy now? Y'all want to act like y'all so big, bad, and tough when y'all come up against black people, but now these Venezuelans out here terrorizing y'all want to act like y'all scared, talking about some rights. Y'all don't give a damn about nobody's rights. Let this have been some black people doing this type of shit. It would have been the SWAT team. They would have had the fucking Marines up in there. They would have been having helicopters everywhere. And they ain't released no tear gas, no pepper spray, no tasers, no bullets, no nothing. We get it all, though. Black people, we get it all, though. We can't hold a pot of boiling water. We can't be outside selling cigarettes. We can't be riding in our car coming home from work. We can't be sleeping in our beds in our own homes. I don't want to hear all that nice shit from the government and the police, the mayor, whoever. Because that's what y'all do to us. That's the energy that we get. So what's the difference?
And look, dog, and these immigrants, dog, look, they're not the immigrants that we grew up on, homie. They're just not, homie. I'm sorry to say it, like they're not, dog. They're not. You're seeing motherfuckers standing in military stands, homie, while they're being arrested. From China, you know what I'm saying? From multiple countries, from Venezuela, from the Middle East, dog. Fools that are trained to fucking survive through the roughest fucking conditions in the mountains to travel all the way over here, dog, and get through here. It's a lot of men, dog. Like, I believe that our next terrorist attack is going to be from within, homie. I mean, I don't see how it's not. I don't see how it's not. If you get me in my prime, dog, move into my enemy's neighborhood, it's only a matter of time before I take over that bitch.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
Part,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
when I've been trained in school to conquer, homie, I'll be damned if I don't fulfill my purpose, dog. And look, dog, and these immigrants, dog, look, they're not the immigrants that we grew up on, homie. They're just not, homie. I'm sorry to say it, like they're not, dog. They're not. You're seeing motherfuckers standing in military stands, homie, while they're being arrested. From China, you know what I'm saying? From multiple countries, from Venezuela, from the Middle East, dog. Fools that are trained to fucking survive through the roughest fucking conditions in the mountains to travel all the way over here, dog, and get through here. It's a lot of men, dog. Like, I believe that our next terrorist attack is going to be from within, homie. I mean, I don't see how it's not. I don't see how it's not. If you my prime, dog, and let me move into my enemy's neighborhood, it's only a matter of time before I take over that bitch.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
Part, homie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
when I've been trained in school to conquer, homie, I'll be damned if I don't fulfill my purpose, dog.
You live in America, this wouldn't happen. At the end of the day, when this violence kicks off, human beings turn into chimpanzees. It's the reality, okay? So do not be fooled into thinking that you are safe from this, all right? This isn't to scare you. This is to prepare you, all right? Right, so once that event exploded in a singular location, right, you're going to see what riots and protests break out, especially in urban areas all over the country, right? And you might see this tinderbox event, boom, starts to flare up, and the whole country is enveloped, all right? That's one scenario, okay? The other scenario that I foresee is terrorist attacks, and by that I mean set up terrorist attacks, right? So I think a very likely scenario of something happening is something like a black church in the South is going to be hit with a truck bomb. Hundreds or thousands of people are going to be killed. They'll blame it on a far-right extremist Trump supporter. The left will come out in massive protests. The right's going to be pissed off. Come out, counter-protest, protest hits. Boom, that can set the ignite off, right? That's how it's going to look, I think. And it's the most likely way it's going to look. These things happen with sort of an atomic bomb. A singular atom splits and it explodes from there. All right, so let's be very clear. The last thing any of you want is civil war. I hear people talking about this all the time. Civil war and this and that. And guys, war is ugly. I've done it myself. None of you want it. None of you are ready for it. At the end of the day, it's not cool. It's not going to be like the movies in Hollywood, okay? And to the right, who I always hear say, oh, you know, one side has all the guns and the other side can't figure out which bathroom to use. Okay, true. However, that's not how civil wars work, right? When a real civil war or collapse happens in America, it is not going to just be right versus left. Why? Because after probably about the first 72 hours, okay, all the foreign nations, sleeper cells, which are here, okay, China, Russia, Iran, all of them are going to get activated, and those foreign countries are going to come and be involved as well, okay? And which side, I know the right's super confident, which side do you think China is going to jump in on? Which side do you think Russia is going to jump in on? They're going to jump in on the side of the socialists and the communists, right? Why? Because they know they'll be able to collapse the country, and the best thing that could happen in the world for these countries is for America to completely collapse, okay? So do not think, as a right-wing conservative, you are going to have the advantage in an actual civil war. It is not going to just be like the first Civil War, okay? Understand that. It's going to be ugly. It's going to be complicated. It's going to be chaos. If it gets to that point, that's bad news, guys. You do not want, none of us want to live through.